Sometimes when we get disconnected and discombobulated, it's because we've forgotten why we're doing what we're doing. What's at the end of our line? When we reconnect with our through line, the reason we do what we do, everything falls into place. This is important in every business, even in something as seemingly simple as a 30-second television commercial spot. The first commercial audition I ever had was for Denny's, the restaurant chain. And I show up very nervous. I get in the room, and there are 6 guys. Hi, Victoria, I'm John, the director. Nice to meet you. Let me introduce you around here. This is Jeff, our client with Denny's. Jim, our producer with BBD&O Advertising. Over here, William and David, the 2 writers of the spot, and Andy, my son. So why don't you give it a run through? We're going to keep it light and cheerful because it's a fun spot. So roll camera, cheerful. Here we go. Do you think we're out of our minds to sell Denny's Grand Slam breakfast for just $1.99? Well, now we are 5 times crazier with 5 new breakfasts for even less. So many breakfasts, so little time. That was good. What do you think? Yep. Good point. Yeah. All right. We like the cheerful, but we do need to make it a little more serious. So if you could maybe make it cheerful but stern. I'm sorry, cheerful but stern? Yeah, give that a go. Roll camera, here we go. Do you think we're out of our minds to sell Denny's Grand Slam breakfast for just $1.99? Well, now we are 5 times crazier with 5 new breakfasts for even less. So many breakfasts, so little time. It was good, it was good. What do you think? Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, I forgot to mention, we're going to have a special effect. 5 arms are going to appear behind your head, each holding a platter of food. It's like the Hindu goddess Shiva. So show us with your eyeballs that you see the platters, but keep the cheerful stern. Roll camera, here we go. Do you think we're out of our minds to sell Denny's Grand Slam breakfast for just $1.99? Well, now we are 5 times crazier with 5 new breakfasts for even less. So many breakfasts, so little time. That's good. That's good. Okay. One last time. We'd like to lighten it up. We like the stern, but if you could maybe sprinkle a giggle in. That's it. Just sprinkle it in wherever you think it's appropriate. And also, since we're selling, if you could maybe add a little bit of your, that'd be great. Okay, boys, you got it. Oh, baby, do you think I'm out of my mind? No, I couldn't do it. I had to behave myself. Roll camera, here we go. Last time. Do you think we're out of our minds to sell Denny's Grand Slam breakfast for just $1.99? Well, now we are 5 times crazier with 5 new breakfasts for even less. So many breakfasts, so little time. I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull it off. And I left that room feeling like I wasn't a very good actor. But as I went on in my career, I realized he wasn't a great director because he'd forgotten to tell me the most critical element, which is the through line, why I was doing what I was doing. Had he said to me, your through line is to charm the viewer, I could have pulled it off. Do you think we're out of our minds to sell Denny's Grand Slam breakfast for just $1.99? Well, now we are 5 times crazier with 5 new breakfasts for even less. So many breakfasts, so little time. So what's your through line? What's your through line in life? And what's your through line in work? Sometimes people's through line is to make money, close the deal, reach quota, or impress a client. But if your through line is truly to listen, to understand that person's needs, and then to create an experience that meets those needs, Well, that's a very different kind of through line. And when you reconnect with that, everything else falls into place. So remember your through line. Reconnect with it. And recognize that at the end of every line is the human life. And in Alaska, that line became very clear.